But this monster over here is a bloodthirsty killer. A bloodthirsty killer, man, and he's worse now than he's ever been. And this is our job. We don't look at it as fitna here or fitna there. We look at it as global fitna. All our lectures. Global strategy of Islam, right? All of that's what we do. But there's a job that has to be done here. I'll put it, any of you guys as Iranians and any of you guys that's talking to the brothers, you have to tell them, you cannot let that white man tell you who to be friends or he's gonna be mad and he won't talk to you. Tell him, well, don't talk to me then, sucker. That's what I tell him. We don't like you talking to the Iranians, so I don't give a damn what you mean. You sound like a fool. Get out of here. And don't come back. That's the way I talk to the FBI. I talk to the FBI in those words. Get your butt out of here, and I'm pointing and hollering. Get out of here. You come back. That's right there in Oakland. You might, Rafsanjani might call, Rafsanjani, get your butt out of here. You sound like a damn fool, Rafsanjani. I say, if I want to go to the penitentiary, I know how to throw rocks at the penitentiary window. I know how to do anything I want to do. I don't need nobody. They think people can call us and tell us that we so second-class niggas and we're so proud of somebody. They don't call me. I tell those people don't tell me nothing. I tell them. Could be anything. Ask anybody over the last. They don't tell me nothing. You know why? They don't know nothing. It's not that they don't know nothing, it's just that they haven't had the experience. We didn't have too many fights. They haven't had as many fights. That's all.
It seems like they can't come off of that nationalism either. Even though they're Muslims, it seems like they just can't turn loose that nationalism.
Well, that part is, okay, you gotta remember, Iran is like anybody else. It's like any other countries. They got their hardliners and all of that, and they got their bootlickers. It so happens that the bootlickers have taken control over foreign ministry. And they had a leader that passed away a while ago, and he was Muawiyah type, just slick. Okay, I knew that since 87. Okay. What they don't understand, what nobody understands is, we believe in the day of judgment. We're not going to, we already have our mission here. Our mission is not to do anything to nobody here. We read them every doggone week. Allah, call people to Allah, work righteous deeds. That's the program, the Quranic program. These buttholes are going to jump, but we don't want you to do that. Why, sucker? Why? What are you doing there? You're just getting everybody killed. You poisoning the air. You ain't doing nothing now. You got can you imagine all the resources? That's one of the bad things about it. For these idiots to have all those resources and screwing them all up, they're not doing no good. They're not doing no good. So, y'all saw all of this stuff, what we had. We just want to help the Negro, help the community, But here they come. We don't want you to do that. So then we got to defend ourselves against them. Then we got to come in conflict or contact with them. And then we automatically, the contact is going to evolve and grow and grow and grow. And all of your history and travels, everything is going to kick in. And then you have a global mission. But think globally and act locally. We always did that. We've always been that thing about the Brotherhood of Islam is wonderful. It's true. We're going to practice it. We don't care what they do. You can, but we're long patience, but the time right now is not to be that type of patience. So I'm telling you Iranians, excuse the language, you have to get your ass in gear. You have to get your ass in gear, A-S-S, your behind, your butt in gear. You have to find out who got enough sense to do anything here, and you're gonna scrape and scrape. You ain't gonna find but one. I don't think this is an opinion. It's probably some kind of spiritual arrogance. I've been looking for the special mumbo jumbo brother for 40 years. I just haven't found him. I've been looking on every traveling and riding buses, driving cars, on planes, and visited everybody. Are you the one? Are you the expected one? Are you the hopeful one? They all look at you as, hell no, nigga. I gotta get, I'm the big boss, but that's about it. Well, we don't need a big boss. We need about 500, maybe 1,000 big bosses. We'll be in good shape. Oh, the big boss. You're gonna sit right there in that corner, you're gonna be the big boss. What else? What else, big boss? Well, I'm big boss. That's it. Do your 5 daily prayers, doggone it. Fast a little Ramadan and problem solved. No pressure, nothing like that. What about the mean old white man? The one that tried to kill you 4 or 5 times, exiled you. What about him? We're going to make dua on him. I said, well, we do make dua. Anything else? Nope, that's it. So, pretty soon it comes down to this. You say, well, got to give it a try yourself. That's all it is. This is what it is. Okay, so, dear believers, we started off with organization. At Oakland, we're going to spend all the time going out to the people, because the people around are there to slow stuff down. They always have been, and but here's the thing. We never accept this falsity. They try to surround you with people and feed you information. Those people are feeding false information. There's people out there in the world that's looking for something too. You stay out there long enough, you're gonna make a sale. So that's what we're doing. We have never fell for that false information. They're sending false information. If we was going for it, we would be given false, diversion, incorrect solutions. Our information would be what we say on it, it would be incorrect. Our forecast would be incorrect. If we were swallowing what they people tell us and what they, the picture, if we was going for it, our information would be totally incorrect. Because we would be going by what they show us. If we went for them, we would be despondent, because we'd be saying, man, ain't nobody going through this. In history, somebody did something. They might have thought nobody at first, but people listen and remember, the world situation changes. And you don't know how Allah will move this stuff. In the early days, it's like what we said last week. It's hope. You have a lot of hope, you have a lot of faith. never get past that. But now we have a whole lot of yakin. Y'all remember what yakin was, right? Yakin. Certainty, I mean human certainty. Certain that I had a family. I was certain there's a house down there. I'm certain 4475. I'm certain of that. I'm actually certain that this is a table and that there are cameras. I don't know if they're going everywhere, but I'm certain that they're there acting like they're going somewhere. We'll find out soon. So, in the beginning of every movement, or in intermediate periods, you find that there's some periods of there's a little lull. That's right, we was talking about it last week. We was talking about long distance swimmers and treading water. Treading water, you just stand above, looking around. Actually, you're getting yourself back together. We've done that for a long time. And now we're headed, and I believe, the right direction. So I would ask everyone to remember what they said about organization. To be an organization, to be self-motivated. Self-motivated. You don't have to, nobody has to tell anybody anything. Everybody has the authority to do what it takes. And I remember a long time, not a long time ago, a couple of years ago, 5 years ago, I was telling the guy who got out of prison who was trying to have him out, and I told him about some stuff, how strict they was about snitches and making leaders. And I was telling them in Iran they'd have everybody getting tortured. They'd take one island, they'd take him in, and they would scrub him and scrape him, and he looked like he's been really tortured. Then the doctor would patch him up. When he go back and everybody, he looked like he'd been treated worse than everybody. But that's the police. That's the one they're making the police, making the leader. When the revolution happened, some of the guys that was some of the best people we thought was police. You would probably know it by now. What about America? It's evident that we're saturated. You know how dumb the people are? They said they have Al-Qaeda and they're sending out radio messages, tweeting to have people come to fight with them. Right? Now, if that was true, if whatever they are, Al-Qaeda, Nusra, all them bums, right? If things are the way they presented them in the news, if you send a message to recruit somebody to Pakistan or to Iraq and all that, from Europe or anywhere else, if 10 people got there, 9 of them would be the CIA, the feds, right? What's the name? MI5. Hey man, you would have one stupid believer. I want to help the Islamic cause. Everybody would be the police. Anybody with any sense knows that. So you know they ain't putting out no. Just imagine we're here in Western Syria. We want you to come and fight with us. And they say they're getting so many people from Britain and from, hey man, if that ain't the biggest bunch of crap, unless you're involved, you would believe what they said, right? That's not possible. It ain't possible for nobody to put out a flyer or advertisement and say, come here, we want y'all, we're Al-Qaeda representative. When you get to Beirut or wherever, just look up me. Here's my picture, this is my address, right? And they tell the people, the dummies, they tell the dumb but people, right, that they're recruiting. We got to close down the internet because, hey man, the internet, hey man, thank God that we're in the Islamic movement for real. And I'll close with this. We've already set the pace. We've already shown what you can do. But the rest of the way, the evolution, we can't sit with our hands in our pockets and visualize a great world, and it'll happen unless we produce it. That's all. It's just a rule. And I'll close with this old story. The white man who was a little kid in jail up in San Andreas. That's the motherlode country. All the old country white folks, they have a story they used to tell. This guy got married, and they was coming home in the carriage, buckboard, they used to, and the horse stumbled, and the guy says, that's one. They drove along a little more, and the horse stumbled again. He said, that's two. They drove along, and the horse stumbled again. And he got out and shot the horse. He said, that's three. The wife said, why did you do that? What in the world would you shoot that poor horse? So he said, that's one. What does that mean? That means on this movement, everybody can pretend like they don't know what's going on, but I just say about this crap last recent few days, that's one. Everybody can do what they want. But anybody that thinks that they're so important that they're needed and we won't do it without them, that ain't happening. It ain't, that's ridiculous. We ain't never had nobody before, but look, I already know how we got here. Don't make no difference. I know how we got here, but remember, the hadith is full of forgiveness for everybody. Why is it like that? Because niggas are stupid. Allah created us a damn fool. That's why I got a little hadith on forgiveness. You do this, you're going to get 1,000 tons of forgiveness. Over and over again. Why? Because we're not that bright.
We're not angelic.
No, we will use every opportunity to blow it if we can. We'll find a reason to F up. And plus, maybe I'll read this and close, really close. This is from one of those beautiful writings. Certainty has four corners: visioning and intelligence, uncovering of wisdom, cognizing the warnings, and cognizing the ways of past peoples. We read this on the time. So whoever visions the understanding will cognize the wisdom. Whoever uncovers the wisdom will cognize the warnings. Whoever cognizes the warnings will cognize the ways of old. And whoever cognizes the ways of old, it is as though he is amongst the past peoples. He is guided to that which is most upright. He sees who is saved and that which he is saved. And he sees who is destroyed and that by which he is destroyed. And Allah only destroys the one who is destroyed through his disobedience, and he saves the one who is saved through obedience. So, cognizing the wisdom like he was right there with the people in the old days. You see, that's why we was reading about Babylon, the great is fallen. The pattern. If you read Gibbons, have anybody ever read Gibbons? Fall of the Roman Empire. Anybody ever heard of it?
Just on the internet.
Yeah. But when you breeze over it, the pattern. We're in a pattern. It ain't nothing they could do about the pattern. It's too deep. It's already, and it's accelerating. You know, whatever they do, it ain't. It's just since you talk about a nigga having bad luck, the white man is having bad luck. It don't make no difference, right? What it is. It don't make no difference whether it's economy, whether it's this, whether it's that, whether it's Supreme Court guys. Technically, it don't make no difference who they put in there. Supreme Court is finished because they won't solve the problem. So we thank everybody. Before we leave, people in Oakland, y'all know where my house is on 85th. I want y'all to tell anybody that you've seen this, that there's niggas in my house in Oakland that don't belong there. And if nobody had a right to put them there, and whoever put them there, they don't belong there. We'll be there in a few days, and y'all have to go. We're gonna have a dumpster pull up to the house, drop it in the garage for a week, and we're gonna fill it up with everything in the back and the front. My sons are excommunicated from all our property for 1 year. For 1 year. Because over the past 5 years, all they do is mess up. They mess up and they do it on purpose. Nobody could have came to our house several years ago and stole all that stuff in the back unless it was a family member that helped, because you can't go back there, you can't pull out, you can't do it. You got to back, that gate makes noise, and you can't go back there without somebody seeing you. So what we're going to do is, the white man scared my family and messed with my family. But sorry, boss man, you ain't scared me. So I'm gonna fight twice as hard just to make